Now, before I get into this review, I just want to say one thing. No, I don't know if there's going to be any quality fan service in this season of Strike Witches. I'm not sure. If you are a fan of the series, you know what I mean from seasons 1 and 2. Yeah. And I bet when season 3 was rolling around, everyone was like, oh yeah, we get more of that good stuff. But then I recall watching the movie, also watching Brave Witches at the same time. We didn't get that kind of quality fan service as we did back then. And something was wondering in my mind, could they be going back? Could they try to tone it down a bit? I'm like, nah. But we already 4 episodes in, though, and I haven't seen any magic. And you know what kind of magic I'm talking about. Anyways, all jokes aside, I don't think there's going to be any fan service. It's just going to be a little here, but not the one that we're fully expecting, that high school DxD level kind of fan service. We're probably not going to get that, unfortunately. And I know it breaks a lot of people's hearts, mine included, but we must move on. Now, as I said in my other previous episodes, yes, this is going to be episodic, which I don't like sometimes, but yet I do, because it does show more growth on the characters, but then it makes you wonder, where else can you go with the character's growth? I was wondering that until I saw this episode here. The connection and friendship between Shirley and Lucchini. You know, we've seen them in episodes together, but they didn't really have an episode which truly focused on them as as a bond. We usually time is about Shirley, it's about her being the fastest, and Lucchini is just in a like she's just being mischievous all the time. But that was it. But this time they're together, and it's focusing, of course, mainly on Shirley, but Lucchini's in it as well. You know, we all have that one thing, most of us do, that we take pride in, whether it's a hobby, an item, or whether it's putting ships together inside of a bottle, train, collecting, all kinds of things. Everyone has that kind of particular kind of hobby that they take high pride in. So, being a witch, you expect Shirley to care more about her flying speed than actual, motor speed. But I guess motor speed to her is more prideful because, it's the roots. It's what started. We were riding on the lands before we were flying through the skies. And somehow hearing that engine run just sounds wonderful. It really does. She even has her own called Rapid, and someone beat her speed, which it kind of sucks how they didn't say who beat her speed. I don't know, it would be nice to hear that someone beat her speed, but that wasn't the main focus of the episode. But it would be nice. So she's completely obsessed. She wants to beat it, even though she did beat it. Of course, she beat it. She's the fastest thing around in that world. However, it was enough. And of course, people who are obsessed with being the best can't just be satisfied with just stopping it there. They have to keep going further and further. Like Goku, he has to go beyond his limit. He has to go beyond Super Saiyan. He has to go Super Saiyan God mode. Same thing with Shirley. Breaking the record is just not enough. She got to keep going because what if someone else comes around and breaks the record? So if you just break the record just by this much, it means nothing at all. So that's why you gotta take that this much, and you gotta make it like that. So it'll be hard for people to break. Like, dang, she beat her record even further than that. That's impressive. And plus, most people remember you breaking a record the first time around, then the second time around, if it's by a small margin, is all I'm saying. It's happened before. So anyway, of course, we had the best friends breaking apart, where Lucchini wanted to help her out so much, but kind of messed it up, and of course they got into a fight. And of course they did I knew Rapid was going to be destroyed, but I thought Rabbit was going to be destroyed in order for them to make up. But instead, They actually made up before Rabbit was destroyed, which is something not many people do. When you have this thing where you have two friends and they're one of them obsessed with something, and the thing's getting in the way of their friendship. Usually, it always has to take from make a decision whether or not to save that friend or that thing of what's happening. And after they see the thing destroyed, then they make up and become friends again. That's how it usually happens, but not this time. They made up before then, and then the thing got destroyed anyway. But even then, at the end, it showed that they broke the record. And that was pretty much it of that episode. Now, for some side things, we had Barkhorn, of course, obsessed with going to Berlin. But of course, until that one port gets fixed again, they can't do nothing. So that's the reason why we're having these episodic events again. And a lot of people are going into this thinking, oh man, it's gonna be serious all the time, battle strategies, all that stuff. We didn't get that, unfortunately. We're getting back to the same old Strike Witch thing, which, in my opinion, I like. Now, when it came to Miyafuji, this felt like it came out of nowhere. It seemed like Miyafuji's always having a problem. I understand she has high mana capacity, but at the same time, it just feels like she's always having problems. Something's wrong with Striker unit. She has too much magic. She lost her magic. There's always something going on with Miyafuji all the time. I guess she's just a special case. And plus, I'm just hoping that it gets fixed soon. I hope that this magical pressure thing gets fixed really soon. I hope it doesn't happen throughout the entire season of Strike Witches, or else it's just going to be very repetitive and like, come on, man. I'm just really hoping it doesn't do that, because that's annoying. Speaking of that, they also were practicing with the brooms, which I was talking about last episode, about what else can they use to actually try to fly. There's no way it can just be just a broom, just to fly for a witch. It has to be other things. What causes them to fly? Or is it just a tradition? I don't know. But anyways, that was very interesting that they brought that back, because I was thinking about that, and I still am. If can witches use other things to fly besides just brooms? Can they use mops? Can they use a ladder or something? I'm just throwing stuff out there. It's a possibility. I'll look more into it. Well, anyways, that was the episode for that. I know it's pretty late. It's only because I started a new shift, third shift, by the way, and the day afterwards, I was exhausted. So here I am today, reviewing it on a Thursday. So I expect Friday, Saturday, and Sunday reviews as well, hopefully on time. We'll have to wait and see. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, of course. Hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrown on Anime. Signing out.